Happy Monday. Full house tonight, and John is even on time.
I actually thought I might be here a little bit late, but...
So, you mean like normal?
There's 38. Again, 38 was almost like a road from The Walking Dead. For a split second, I make that turn off on the 38, and I'm like, where is everybody? And it's you know when it started picking up?
To school.
It starts picking up at like Larchmont. You know what I mean? Where like the bank is. That whole stretch there, nothing.
You should go the back way, Union Mill.
One of the things I started doing is because I get lazy.
So if you don't live here, you have no idea what we're talking about. I realize
we'll discuss it on the break.
All right. So coming out from Dynamite this week. Oh, first of all, the giveaway is Batman #9 with Robin cover sketch by Gordon Purcell and our buddy Mariano. There you go. Hashtag as always. This is a giveaway. Hashtag as always. EXP Monday, all lowercase.
Speaking of the art director, I was just at his desk seeing what I think you're going to have on Wednesday.
You're the only one that calls him that, right? We call him a lot of things. Art director is not one of them.
I'm also the only one who gets to take home a whole bunch of trading cards.
That's true. That is true. All right. So out from Dynamite this week, we got Lion King #5. Let's see. Thundercats, Silverhawks, Thunderhawks #5. Let's see. I think we got Vampirella too. Vampirella #5. Everything's #5 this week.
Is it 5?
Yeah. That's what I got. There is that, Captain. Supernatural #10. And finally, Vampirella #5. I said that, didn't I? All right. So those are Dynamite books coming out this Wednesday. All right. So hang out. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Hey, everybody.
Hey, we're back. We're still talking about directions here in this neighborhood. Shortcut here because it's coming from the shore. And we have Robbie. What's going on, Robbie?
What's up, man? Happy to be here. Hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope you've already had a great start to your new week.
I hate your positivity.
What?
I had a horrible weekend. My sciatica acted up. Bad enough so standing was a problem because pain would be shooting down my right leg. So it was all weekend. Today it's a little bit better. I do these stretches and it seems to help somewhat. But it was miserable. I couldn't get any sleep last night because I couldn't find a position I was comfortable in. So I was tossing and turning. It seems like sleeping on my right side, but I'm a back sleeper. So didn't help much, but sleeping on the right side seems to help a little bit, but even that's not for long. So it sucks. Talking to my neighbor about sciatica. He's old too, just like the rest of us.
Well, you live in Village City, right?
No, I do not. Thank you. I do not. There are children where I live. Okay.
Ew. That actually makes it creepier. Ew.
What are you talking about? That means there are families. It's not a retirement community.
I'd much rather be in a retirement community at this point in my life, man. I don't need to hear kids playing.
I don't.
They
piss me off sometimes during summer when they're playing in the street because I live in a cul-de-sac and they're in the street. I'm like, car coming. Get out the way.
Come on, man. We grew up on Poltergeist, Stephen King movies. You know what the sound of kids playing tells me? Get in the car and drive away. No.
That's right.
It's no-go, man. Jay is right. When Rex says kids, he means like the 30-year-olds go to their jobs.
I mean people that can stay in the neighborhood without being fined by the HOA. So Robbie, how was your weekend?
My weekend was great, man. I spent some time with some friends and family and had some nice relaxing times just getting caught up on some stuff at the house and watching a lot of good movies, doing a lot of great shows. Horror Fest is in full swing. So that's what I've been up to. And it's
Dude,
been
nobody
great.
cares about that. I want to hear about your life as an occult scientist. This is the thing I'm interested in. Yeah, I know you know comics and horror movies. We got that. Let's hear about you being an occult scientist in a paranormal investigation team.
Well, you got to go watch the show for that, John.
I got to tell you right now, it's the best opening when they're like, occult scientist, and there's Robbie. I'm like, there it is. That's what I tune in for.
What is
every
the
week.
creepiest thing that you've run across to date?
Us. You and I do it.
Yeah, you too.
Of the supernatural.
Especially when Robbie calls Nick and he turns out that we died like 8 or 9 years ago.
It's. I mean, there's personal things that are creepy because they're like synchronicities and things like that. But the craziest thing was when we all like did an experiment, and for like a few weeks we all kind of like would visualize seeing an orange orb in the sky, and we were doing these other techniques that this ufologist talked about, like envision and visualize orange leather. So we made a big deal about orange and just. We
cool.
like set intention and like meditated and all that. And then it actually happened. Like we saw an orange orb showed up out of nowhere at the peak of a lot of activity that we were getting on our equipment.
I used to need peyote for that experience.
It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if it's necessarily creepy. See, they like to do the ghost hunting stuff. And I'm not like, it's creepy to be in a supposedly haunted place with like all the lights out by yourself or even with one other person. And every little noise you hear, you're like, what? That is scary and creepy and fun, kind of thrilling, right? But I'm not really a ghost kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
I got a way to do this where Robbie gets an address to meet the team. And he gets there and they're late. And Robbie investigates and he stumbles into back rooms.
No, I would hate that.
No, I would hate that.
Yeah, but your viewers may love it.
But back rooms, but it's the back room here. Where all the comics in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Everywhere he turns around, it's me going, hey man, what's up?
So, Robbie, what is the movie tonight?
Man, you know, we've already gotten started on Horror Fest tonight. We're talking about one of my personal favorites. I think this is a legitimate classic and masterpiece. We're talking about 1979, Phantasm, directed by Don Coscarelli, starring Angus Scrimm as the tall man and the late, great Reggie Bannister, who just passed away a few weeks ago. Very, very excited to dive into this movie tonight.
So someone mentioned Shelley Fabre passed away.
The Johnny Angel singer? Not to be mean, but I'm surprised she's still alive, and I know that's disrespectful to say, but this girl sang Johnny Angel like in the 1950s.
I don't remember.
So I'm assuming she's a teenager in the 50s. So she was still alive in the 20s.
She was on some TV show. She was on Coach with what's his name, and whoever
Craig Nelson?
I think it was CVB. Yes, I did love that show. By the way, I used to watch that every week religiously.
Oh, and you know who else was in that show? The guy who played Dauber was the guy who played Thor in the Marvel TV movies of like the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I cannot remember the name of that guy, but yeah, he played Thor.
Wasn't Dick Van Dyke's brother in that show?
Yeah, Barry Van Dyke was one of the assistant coaches. Yeah. He was like a little...
I used to watch that every week religiously. It was amazing.
Well, you're a coach, so that's sort of...
Well, I wasn't then.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that why you're a coach? Should the kids have Craig Nelson to thank for all their... Thank you, Jay.
No, incorrect.
Oh, also, CJ pointed out, I said 1950s. I'm sorry. Johnny Angel was 1961. So we'll assume maybe she was born in 1943, 4, because she's identified as...
Can you look that up too?
No, I'm just saying she was a teenager in 1961, right?
I guess. I don't know. I only remember her from the 70s, I think.
Johnny Angel is a good name for like...
1944.
1944, okay. Wow. So she's 82. I doing the math right? It's 82, I think.
So yeah, that's kind of sad in a way. It just feels like it's happening a lot. There are stars that I grew up watching. Got bad news about my auntie. She is going quick. My cousin got her a home hospice.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you clearly for a second because I'm old. I thought you said Beyonce was going quick, and I'm like, what is happening here?
No, my aunt.
Oh, your aunt. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Beyonce's like what, in her 30s?
I was gonna say, is she even 40 yet?
No, I don't think so. So no, it's just sad. She has a bit of dementia. I saw her 2, maybe 3 Thanksgivings ago. We drove up to Boston to see her, and she was doing okay. I mean, she was having memory issues, not remembering things. It took her a minute to recognize me, and she's known me since I was a baby.
Oh, man.
So it's kind of sad. You get to that point in your life where it happens more and more. So my cousin reached out to me today. I have to call after the show to try to catch up, figure it out. I find out if she told my parents yet, my dad. I know he'll be upset because my uncle died. Has it been? Let's see. Liv was still in high school, so that had to be about 10 or 12 years ago. My God. So she was living alone and in San Francisco, the Bay Area. And my cousin had to go up and move her out of the house.
Yeah, that's
close everything
tough.
up
That's
because
great.
it was. This is how we discovered she was showing signs of dementia. So she was driving her car. She got lost. Parked the car, or kind of left the car somewhere. Got out
asked her where she lived and she didn't know.
Yeah, and kind of started wandering around. I guess somebody stopped her. Maybe the cops. Maybe someone saw her, tried to help, and called the cops. And they finally looked in her phone and found a contact info of somebody local. They called her. They called my cousin. My cousin flew out to get her, close everything up, and they had a lot of stuff. They had a house in San Francisco. They had a house in Sonoma County. She had to close all that out.
Silver alert. That's it, Marcus.
Yeah,
Every once in a while, we see those on the screens going down the highway, right? Silver alert.
Yeah, I tried to get out there to help her, but the timing was wrong. And I think my daughter was starting college, and it was so busy.
I know most of us old people just like to talk about the dead and the dying and the obituaries, but on the off chance there's anyone in the stream under like 70, did you want to throw a comic up there before we go to our first break?
No, we're still talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So, Jay, what do we got coming up this week? In case we're running out of time.
Okay. Well, nothing on after y'all tonight except for Robbie and Horror Fest, of course. But Tuesday starts a 3-hour block of Miss Jen at 7 Eastern, 6 Central with Minute to Skim It. Then 8 Eastern, 7 Central with Tomorrow's Comics Tuesday. Then 10 Eastern, 9 Central, you got Tommy Donovan and Paul for Aggressive Positivity.
All right.
The whole week or just tomorrow?
Whatever you got, buddy.
Let's just start making shows up. Send out an experience at 1 Eastern time. Well,
and then, Wednesday, of course, you got Castle and Rex at 7 Eastern, 6 Central for another Comic Collectibles. Then at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, you got Blake's Buzz. Thursday, you have What's in the Box with Miss Jen at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. The Geek Chat has gone to a once every other week format, so they will not be here this week. But you'll have Sketch Up with Morgan Mel at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Then Friday at 1 Eastern, noon Central, you got Matthias Lewis and Kyle for Order Up, the FOC show. Then at 7-ish Eastern, 6-ish Eastern or Central, you'll have the original art show with Nick.
I like that.
He's been pretty good, y'all. We give him a tough time. He's been pretty good. Yeah.
Better.
And then we end our night on Friday with Nancy McCann and the crew from Comics Unlimited at 9 Eastern, 8 Central with Friday Night Live.
So
there's so many shows now. They're going to need tiers like ESPN has, right? Like eventually we'll get a show on ESPN, like The Experience, the Ocho, where it'll be like me and Robbie talking about wrestling. at like 2 in the morning on the Ocho.
We're gonna be juggling, playing darts, right? Dominoes.
So thank you, Becky. Thank you, Unknown. Yeah, I know. You get to a certain age and this starts to happen. It was just kind of tough to hear that today. I wasn't expecting it.
That's always like a gut punch.
Yeah,
man.
I
That
know.
stuff is just.
And
That's
just
like
so you understand, this cousin of mine, we're about 6 months apart. She is 6 months older. We kind of grew up together. Her dad, my uncle, worked at Merck up in North Jersey, and at that time I was living in Philadelphia, and so we were kind of like brother sister. We saw each other a lot, and my aunts know me since I was a baby. I would spend vacations. There was a horrific vacation to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. One year I went with them, where the rental car broke down. It was just got giardiasis, which is kind of like what's going on now with the explosive diarrhea, because you can't drink the water. The locals are accustomed to it. They are immune, but we didn't drink the water because they are all biochemists, so we knew not to. But we forgot about the ice in it, the damn drinks. How do you think they make the ice, right? From the water. They're not boiling water before they make the ice. So we all end up with horrible giardiasis. So it was, but it turned out to be a funny story that we would tell at every family gathering afterwards. But so, I have a lot of memories with them, the family, my cousin. And, I'm 60, I'm going to be 61. So it's kind of, you realize you're getting to that stage in life, but it's been hard to kind of accept. My dad's 85. He's, thank God, knock on wood, particle board. He's in excellent health. My stepmother is, having some issues. She took a major fall about a year ago, broke like 8 ribs, so she's still trying to recover.
Your dad flies back and forth from like Taiwan, right?
My dad does not fly.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that, man. I'm getting tired of like flying at 60. So somebody in the
my
80s
daughter
is
and I
flying?
used to go every winter, right up until the pandemic. Then we didn't go, and we haven't been since, mainly because during the pandemic, I'll be honest with you, no one in Taiwan wanted us there, because in Taiwan they wear masks long before the pandemic. It was a matter of courtesy. If you weren't feeling well, like on subways or whatever, you wore a mask just so you don't infect anyone else. You may feel good enough to go to work, go out,
To
go shopping.
simplify it, the way things are going, nobody will want us anywhere soon. There'll be plenty of time to see America.
So
in
they
an
had a
arcade.
very low incident of the COVID, and they're on the island, so it's easy to control.
Yeah.
So we didn't go for that time, and just things happen, and we haven't been since, and we need to go back. I realize that, but it is hard. Those of you going through the same thing as I am right now, hearing that today was just kind of a punch in the gut. I wasn't expecting it. My cousin, who's a doctor, expects that I think the one thing she said to me that was disturbing was she told me not to panic. It wasn't that kind of situation yet. But she did say, this is what scared me a little bit. So, faster decline in the past month. They got home hospice last Friday. She could remain on the planet for months. That really was that's the part that kind of hit me in the gut. And since she's a doctor, she's very clinical, if you will. So for her to say that is really, kind of disturbing to me anyway. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, enough about that. So, John, how was your weekend, by the way?
I almost feel bad saying this now. My weekend was great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You should have asked me before this. Yeah. Popped down the shore. The weather wasn't bad at all. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit
Yeah,
cooler.
we got a torrential rainstorm for Friday night.
You know what? Once I get to the shore, once I get to somebody's house, and usually we have to bring in the groceries because I stop and pick up stuff at Bellagio's and Rastelli's. We get there, everything is unpacked. Honestly, I don't care if it's like a meteor shower. Once I'm there, and I hear the ice cubes hitting the glass, that's fine. It's okay. We couldn't sit outside in the screen room because that was just a nightmare. But other than that, it was sort of, and it was really funny. My buddy was great with the lady because his wife was going to come down, which might have prompted Gina to come down. And it was like, oh, I don't know. The rain is terrible. And then all of a sudden, it's Sunday and I have to drive back, so it's not worth it. So these guys are all like high-fiving each other. And I said, the only people happier than you? Who? The guy your wife is seeing while you're here. Suddenly it wasn't funny.
Yeah, you're not funny. That's not a joke to them, right?
No, well, I tell these guys all the time, they're like, dude, how are you still married? Because I give my wife a very simple choice. Do you want to go down the shore this weekend and do stuff with me? We'll get a house. Or do you want to do something else? Poconos, whatever. Or do you want to get, she's buried under work, at work, and her gardening and her this and her that and her cleanup committee and her help girls learn science committee. Or if you want to stay here and do this, I'm going to go. Because I'm not doing any of that stuff other than donating money.
Right.
You don't need me to write a check. And most times she opts to stay home. Okay.
There you go. Secrets to a happy marriage.
I just like, okay. Well, everybody's like, oh, dude, she didn't want to come with you. I said, I asked her. She said, no. Okay.
That's fair. That works.
It just seems to be like, you know what? I don't know. It's really funny. Guys are clingy when they're young because they're insecure. And generally because that girl is thinking.
That's a very good point.
That girl is thinking about someone better than you. That's why you're insecure, right? I've got enough chick friends to know they're thinking of another guy. Right. They settled for you, but then you get to like 30s and 40s, and things kind of settle down and get reasonable. Everybody puts their cards on the table. I'm never going to get any more attractive. I'm never going to get any thinner or whatever. Okay, deal done. And they live their lives. But then something weird happens. Maybe kids come and go, animals come and go, whatever.
Comfortable in your own skin, I think.
And then you get like in your late 50s, 60 maybe. Where's my wife? Where's my wife? You're not looking for a wife, pal. You're looking for the nurse. All right, Grandpa, let's get you back into the, you know what I mean? It's the meme with the young nurse in the wheelchair and the old person. Dude, you're yelling at clouds years old now. Your wife doesn't need to be here. And after putting in her time, 20, 25 years, which probably feels like a stretch at Shawshank, she probably deserves time for her and her girlfriends to go to the museum, go to the garden show, maybe have a cocktail and take an Uber home. All I'm asking is give me the heads up. All right. I don't want to be the spoiler.
So let's...
time for a break.
But before we do that, let's throw up the giveaway. And the giveaway of the night is Batman number 9 with Robin cover sketch by Gordon Purcell and Mariano Nicieza. Hashtag, as always, hashtag EXP, Monday, all lowercase.
I really like the time period correct haircut the artist gives Robin here.
Yeah, it has a classic look to it.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the creepy clown on the side of the building in Asbury Park. You know how he's got the part in the middle and doing the thing? That's almost exactly what he looks like.
All right, so we're going to take our first break. And when we get back, we'll do shout-outs and we'll get to some of the books. So hang out. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, this is what I was talking about. This tale is crazy. This guy right here is so broke that he decides to apply for a job on this app in which he can be sent to any time and to do anything, usually war, and it ends up not paying well at all. So he kind of feels like he is stuck in this forever. Like, I got to do another job and keep on doing worse and worse things. It is a really great tale. Dennis Camp has got like such a great brain.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great, thanks.
Because the show is on. And we're back, everybody.
And we are back.
I think we're back.
That never
Robbie
works, by the way.
What?
It never seems to work with this audience.
Eh.
So anyway,
Real quick before we move on, we'll just my weekly check-in on lanterns. People know them.
yeah. So John wanted me to find some Green Lantern books because the show's on.
Yeah, if anyone
So,
is into some lantern stuff,
Let me know. I
throw
can
it
have
in
it
the
on
chat
Wednesday,
or
but I don't even know what we have. If we have
message,
anything.
email Rex if you're looking for something. He'll
Yeah,
see if maybe
I'll look for you.
it's in the bullpen or whatever. But after 2 episodes, there's one thing I'm firmly convinced of. I'm not going to like this show.
Oh, why?
They have decided that this show is going to take a direction that is not in my liking. They have a story they're going to tell, and they managed to. Robbie's back. I'm just going through my weekly rip of lanterns to burn time until you're back, Robbie. Lanterns is not going to be for me. I don't know if I'll continue to check out episodes on a weekly basis or maybe just wait till it's done. A lot of people seem to be enjoying it, and I'm super glad they're enjoying it. But me and lanterns, no, it doesn't.
It's not him. He doesn't like.
See, I was
it.
hearing some people tell me they liked episode 2 better than 1, but I have still yet to see.
So apparently Jeff is here, and he has a different opinion of lanterns.
Are you from some other familiar channel we might have seen on?
You might know me from such shows as Hi Robbie, how are you?
Good,
So-
man. What's up?
You might know Jeff from such shows as
Oh my god.
buy this to feed my
I'm sorry.
kids.
I'm sorry to do. My God, I can't. I'm jumping in just to show you guys something before I
very cool.
comment on this Green Lanterns shenanigan. Now, I am not the biggest Green Lantern fan,
Shenanigans.
but I thought it was pretty interesting. So I'm going to offer up one.
The only
set,
Jeff
guys.
that matters.
Thank you.
Nice, Jay.
I can't even do my karate kick because I tore a muscle in my calf 20 minutes into my vacation last week.
Yeah,
Well, that's 'cause
saving
you were trying to
saving
pick
a
up a-
family from a
That's because you were trying to
burning
pick
house,
up a
right?
container filled with Absolute Batman.
Well, it was a burning house, a family that collected Absolute Batman. So there was a little bit of truth to both of those. So, Robbie, real quick, guys, we want to offer this up, guys. This comes out on Wednesday. This is the first time we're showing it. First time we're going to offer it. We have one set of each, okay? This is the Absolute Catwoman Jim Ballant trade, limited to 1,000. And then we have the Absolute Catwoman Virgin Foil. All right, that set's gonna,
Alberto, what's Absolute Batman?
limited to
Never heard of
1,000.
it.
Guys, that's going to be $50. We have one set available this show.
I would not wait around. And I got to tell you, I'm
Now,
seeing
hold
these
on.
comments about people don't like the Catwoman helmet or something. I think it looks awesome.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
Did you say the price?
Just like people $50. Just like people complaining about Green Lantern.
Oh, that's
everybody's got an
totally
opinion.
right.
You see how I went with that one?
Nice.
And we'll leave you with this one, guys. This is, aside from that absolute Batman Grand Slam, but I don't know if you guys know the artist Suspiria. Right? Suspiria has been slaying them. This was the first opportunity that we had to work with her on a Dynamite.com exclusive, limited to 250. So you're gonna get the trade and you're gonna get the Virgin set. $35, guys.
So maybe you could put her in that same creepy series of interconnecting rooms we keep Ken Hazer, so she'll draw more covers.
I want to get her on the stream for New York Comic Con, so I'm gonna leave you guys with
that'd
this.
be very cool.
All right.
They don't come out. This is dropping on our Whatnot channel, guys, later in the week. That's going to be Friday, right? Whatever's left over, you'll be able to get that following Monday on the website, the Dynamite.com website.
Cool.
Very cool.
Right,
Very
So
cool.
we have one.
She
of
is
each
fantastic. She
for the
really
show
is.
tonight.
Right, and then you got the first one. So whoever purchases these are going to be the first person to own this. We'll have them out for you once that gets handled. And the last thing I'm going to say to you guys is keep an eye out for more Suspiria. We may or may not have a Rocky Horror Picture Show homage coming out for New York Comic Con.
All right, cool.
See you guys later. Robbie, be well.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Can you hand those to Amy so she can scan them?
Absolutely.
And then
And I'll
throw
tell you
them
right now, I don't say this too often about.
I'm sorry, do you want me to send her just the images so she has them already?
Oh, that's perfect.
That's
Never
perfect.
mind.
There you go.
Yeah, even
I don't
better.
say this too much about Vampirella artists, with no disrespect to anybody.
Sure.
But she very much has Warren
That
magazine
usually
era
means
energy.
disrespect.
Okay, no. So
You know what I mean?
Warren, heavy metal,
Yeah.
very much, and she has it. She's done a lot of movie poster kind of homage, if that like.
Yeah,
that,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like that old school Star Wars grandiose Conan kind of vibe where it's like,
Super talented.
yeah.
So
So check her out, guys. You don't know.
I'm assuming this won't be around long.
250 copies.
So
With you got to figure we're taking about 20
many
copies
all.
of each for a signing that we're doing. So 230 from the
230
jump.
maybe.
So that's going to be 20 copies light.
And Jeff popped in to give you guys an early heads up.
Yeah, one
So
each. Just some news. I
everybody
wanted to
knows.
say hi to everybody.
So 50
It's been
for
a
the
minute.
Catwoman set and 35 for the Vampy set.
Correct.
That's wise. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Green Lanterns. I'll give you some fist bumps. Virtual fist bump, Rob.
Yeah.
Make me bend over. My sciatica's acting
I'm
out,
so
man.
sorry. You know what? I might have to get you a stretch zone session.
You know what?
because
That's
you know
actually
what
not a
you're
bad
doing.
idea.
Tearing a muscle,
I know,
playing
I know.
soccer with your son. I'm gonna listen to you.
Playing soccer is how it started. I ran into the burning house to save the family
Did you
that was
hear the
holding
burning
all of those
house?
absolute
I told
bad
you to
men.
make that up. That was my idea.
You're a liar.
Because your
Hang on,
story
let's
was
listen to the internet,
boring.
Robbie. I'm sorry you had to deal with him.
Very
All right.
cool of Jeff to come in and kind of give everybody a heads up.
Yeah, that's real cool that you got the Suspiria Vampirella. I got to meet her at Heroes Con, and
Really?
she has me and her have a shared love of Italian horror cinema. So she was really, really super cool.
You can talk. I that totally tracks because if you really
John, you can't take that. We only have one.
okay,
You can take it from Jeff later. Okay, but right
I
now you
won't
can't
take
take
this
that
one.
That's what I'm saying. You can't take that
Yeah,
one.
John, take a set and send me one of them. I don't care which one, man. We'll split it.
I'm not taking. Apparently, I have to take 2 sets, not a set.
I don't care what you do. You take it from Jeff. I don't care. You can't take these.
Hey, how did
These are
John wind
for
up with a
the
guest
EXP.
spot on the horror show? Oh
So
well,
Stevie
you know.
V likes the Lantern Show.
Anyone who likes this show, my comments are not to sort of convince anyone to not watch the show. I've said this just like I used to say in my radio show about a restaurant. Go for yourself and make up your own mind. I'm just telling you what my experience is.
But John is saying he doesn't like it.
To me, Green Lantern is a space cop. My idea of space is in Oklahoma or Nebraska, wherever the heck this thing is taking place. And I know I'm supposed to wait for some payout or whatever. The only bright spot here is Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. They could not put that guy in enough DC movies moving forward as Green Lantern.
So
He is just
That's for you.
oh.
Do you want to see that?
what is it?
Robbie, how do you feel about Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh,
Well, I love Rocky Horror Picture
that
Show.
is boss, man. Oh,
Should we send it to Robbie right now
send it to Robbie.
Yeah, absolutely.
so he could share?
It's yeah, this is very cool, man. This makes I like that.
Sorry, guys. I
The
have to share.
Vampy Horror Picture Show.
I don't know about that one.
It's
All right, so
but
shout
no,
out.
everybody should absolutely be watching this show and making up their own minds. I just really was hoping to see this thing be a lot more in space. I'm this very much to me is Lantern's True Detective. Nothing wrong with True Detective. I love True Detective on HBO.
Nebraska.
Just not what I wanted to say. That being said, Aaron Pierre, that guy's Jon Stewart. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear any conversations to the contrary. That guy is gold.
It's probably cheaper to shoot in Nebraska than it is to shoot space scenes. Think about it.
You know what? If that's the case, that's fine. I saw a comment from someone who has a channel where they opine about their expertise in comics, whatever, blah, blah. Okay. But they really did sort of hit the nail on the head here. A lot of people grew up with the tremendous Batman animated series,
Right.
Adventures of Superman. Then we went to Justice League. DC did several animated movies that were amazing. And then that led into all the shows, which as time is going by, they're being proven to be way better than people said they were at the time. Some of the early season, like first season of Arrow or whatever, I could see where maybe that was a little sketchy or whatever. But when you start getting to Legends of Tomorrow, Crisis on Infinite Earths, Flash,
Right.
If this is not for you, you don't like comic book stuff. So that's cool. Just keep moving along. Now we're at a point where it seems like these projects are very much, and the term the guy used, I wish I remembered his name. These are passion projects. Specific visions from specific creators that sort of have an agenda. When he said that, immediately I'm like, well, Tom King's involved, so that tracks. That's what he does. So I understand the disappointment. And this person also helped me kind of make my displeasure with this, my dissatisfaction with this, more refined. This guy is explaining exactly. I'm expecting, we had, obviously when I was a kid, we had the cartoons. They're fun to watch, but these are not super well done or anything, Super Friends or whatever. They're a lot of fun. They're a blast to watch, but no one is considering this like award-winning, material or anything. And then we kind of had a little bit of a break.
Right.
And then we jumped into like Batman 89. And all of a sudden we wound up with kind of some really cool DC content and stuff. And now it seems like, was Creature Commandos great? Absolutely. Cannot wait for season 2. Hopefully we're going to get season 2. Would love to see more Blue Beetle. Would love to see some more of these other things. Unfortunately, I'm just watching this and I'm like, so if you were going to do an old Hal Jordan, you should have gotten someone other than Kyle Chandler. Kyle Chandler is a good Green Lantern. He's like the backup Hal Jordan casting. They should have seen how much it would have cost to get John Hamm if they're going to do an old Hal Jordan. Aaron Pierre, 10 stars, whatever you want to call it. That guy is money. Some of these other roles, Garrett Dillahunt, it's like I'm seeing the same actors doing the same thing they've done in other parts. And then randomly out of nowhere, they pick like Rowena Ravenclaw to be like a Nebraska sheriff. Please stop. Kelly MacDonald is a fine actress. She's been in a ton of stuff. I don't know what's worse, her trying to pull off a flat Midwestern accent,
Right.
or that I'm supposed to believe that she's not Kelly MacDonald cosplaying as a Midwestern law enforcement officer. Just Hal Jordan in a courtroom. Really? Please. Just no.
So what are you trying to say, John? Then you don't like it.
Let's put it this way. I felt like I wanted to kind of pop it out there a little bit more, but you absolutely should be watching this. Just kind of measure your expectations.
I sent Jay an email of those images. Maybe you should have sent those, but the Rocky Horror. If you want to show those off, there's going to be a New York Comic Con exclusive.
Got it.
That's the only info you get.
There you go. All right. So shout out.
You want me to text Nick for more info?
What's that?
You want me to text Nick for more info?
So the chat does not go all the way up to the beginning. That's weird.
Oh, that's
all right. So I'll do it from memory. I think Kenneth Bird was first in the house. We got Becky Bate, Marvel fan, Marcus, of course, CJ Unknown. Let's see who else.
Alberto was in there, I saw.
Alberto
CJ?
was in
Oh,
there.
you said CJ.
CJ, Lyle. What's going on, buddy? Let's see who else. Who did I miss? Probably a NCBD. Who else? We do not have a full house tonight. That's weird. Where is everyone? I guess those with kids may be dealing with back to school today. That's possible. Let's see who else.
I don't know. Was there
Corey,
a specific
what's going on?
announcement made for the Suspiria cover? Suspiria cover?
Jamie Parsons, what's going on with him? I think that's everyone.
Yeah, a lot of the Vampirella artists that have come both in the Warren era and Dynamite era, they haven't really, I think, wanted to lean heavily into the Warren magazine style. They're trying to not do that, probably because they figure that there's no win in that comparison. This artist, she just doesn't care. And it shows in the work that she's just like, this is my version of her vision of Vampirella. And I'm like, yeah, I like standing ovation. It's very, very cool.
This is weird. What is happening with my chats?
What are you looking for?
It's not matching up with what's on the streamer. It's weird. All right, well, whatever. You can read it on StreamYard anyway. All right. So I did not see anything new this weekend. I think I may have to break down. And weird, what's up, bud? I think I may have to pay for streaming.
Oh,
It's
no,
like-
he tried to hang on, but
I tried. So I have to get rid of Paramount because I got to say this. Strange New Worlds is losing it. Because the
they are
Muppets,
not having a great season.
the Muppets, are you serious?
Muppets, and I'm not going to say that classic.
Wait, the Muppets show up in Star Trek?
Yes, the last
Yeah,
episode, I have
it's-
not even watched it yet.
Somehow, when they did it like in Buffy and Angel, it was much more entertaining.
It's not.
You know how a few shows have done it. You know how something happens, there's a spell, there's a transporter accident, and the actors take the week off from the makeup chair, and it's just all puppets. That's
Oh my
essentially
goodness, really?
Especially that's
So,
what Star
so what
Trek-
I've gathered from people is basically this season it seems like they're just going, this is the horror episode, this is the puppet episode, this is
Yes.
the wow.
Season 1 was good. I enjoyed it. Marvel fan, I agree. Season 2 has been horrendous. I agree, Marvel
I
fan.
almost feel like because they decided they're going to relaunch classic track in like the beginning
Maybe.
of 28, they've decided to just tank this series so nobody misses Anson Mount. Anson Mount started as a great Christopher Pike, and
I
now I'm
thought
like,
so.
dude, I don't even think you're trying to get us to think you're Christopher Pike. I think you're just Anson Mount with the big hair and you're collecting
It's
your
like-
check and
So, and
very odd.
What's today? Oh, I have to cancel it today. Shoot. Paramount is ending Ultra now. Is that what you heard, Marcus?
Yeah,
I
Paramount is going to be.
I think they're
trackless
looking
for
forward to
about a-
like a fresh start, right? They're doing
Yes.
something. Yeah, they want to redo or reboot. They just want a fresh start, which I think they need because they're not
So-
pulling in new people and they're
Yeah, it's
ostracizing
gotten to-
old school.
yeah,
You know
it's
what
gotten
pulled
to
in
the
new
point
people?
where Paramount-
Lower Decks. That pulled in new people.
Yeah,
because they-
it's getting to the point where Paramount, I'm watching the old Trek movies. Okay, like the Kelvin ones, the Kelvin timeline ones, the ones before that. I watched First
At
Contact
least-
again.
at least the Kelvin movies, for all their faults and flaws, the Kelvin timeline got people watching again and got
Agreed.
new people watching,
Yeah, it did.
especially the second one with Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan, because they wanted to see
I
how the
think
guy
the
was going to pull it
problem-
off.
I think the problem with Star Trek over the years is there's no one vision like there was with Star Wars. You know, for years and years, whether you agreed or disagreed, Star Wars had one vision, and that was George Lucas. And then when he sold out to Disney, it kind of, that vision
You
kind
know,
of
Disney
got
wants
lost.
to bring him back
Well, it makes
and
sense.
pay him a
because-
huge amount of money.
Because the thing about it is, you need one vision to move forward. I think that would be a good plan for them. Star Trek has been too many years. It was Viacom at one point, then it became Paramount. It's too many visions all over the place, you know. And
Well, it's
without
been
that one
shopped all
vision,
over the place. DC had Star Trek. Marvel had Star Trek. IDW had Star Trek now. Everybody is just sort of.
yeah, I agree.
Everybody's trying to bite off the apple. Everybody's trying to go in their own different directions. The truth of the matter is, when they did the horror episode of Star Trek. I had the same thought about horror for Star Trek as I do horror for like comics. Lean into that a little bit more because you've done everything else. How many space battles are we going to see? How many mirror universes are we going to see? Let's sort of see what happens when maybe the Enterprise goes a little too far. Because what does Lovecraft call it? There's evil in the darkness between the stars.
Yeah,
there's scary. There's a section of horror,
all right,
like a subgenre of horror.
So let's go. Let's see, Agent JX. Yeah, that's true. I think that's a good point, JX. All right, so we're going to go to our second break, and when we get back, we'll get some books. So hang out. We'll be right back.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Twitch. It's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
All right, we are back. All right, so time to get to some of the books. So as always, we have Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And as always, we got it for $5. Then we have, of course, the Dynamic Forces mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each. Up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we've got it for $85. And still available, we have Ben 10 number 3 EXP exclusive cover by Eric Canetti. It's the UV cover, and we have this one for $25. You can claim it here, or you can claim it at the link that Jay will throw up. Give Jay a sec.
I said,
All right.
pizza or Chick-fil-A? Who's Chick-fil-A?
All right. Thank you, Jay. All right. Then we have Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade variant. This is going away soon, so if you're going to get it now. We have this one, DF exclusive, the trade dress variant for 15. Then Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive virgin variant. We have that for 25. Then the Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress and virgin variant set. MSRP of 40 if you buy it separately, 35 if you buy the set from us. Then we have the Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress foil. And we have that one for 25. And then we have the complete set, Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress, virgin, and virgin foil variant. I still haven't fixed that, Jay. I'm sorry. And we have that MSRP of 65 and 55 if you buy the set.
Well, I was out talking to the
I
publisher.
caught the first one, but I didn't catch this one.
Which one? I'm sorry.
So I caught this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trade,
Getting to correct it. I don't know why.
but I missed this one.
You're good. So it is not a trade dress foil. It is actually a virgin foil. It's weird. What Ben 10 did you win?
I think he won.
Oh, did we send you the number one? So it's weird. Was it Maya? What's up?
Hey, Mike.
So it's weird. Did you win that with this show? Because the shipping is split between two. But it's weird. Send me an email. I'll send you a Ben 10 EXP number 2 from here.
Yeah, that was the one that he won and wanted y'all to sign.
Oh, sorry, weird. Things have been a bit crazy. Do me a favor. Yeah, we signed the wrong one. Do me a favor. Send me another email. We'll take care of it in the next couple of days. Hopefully, I may see John Wednesday. If not, definitely next Monday we'll get him to sign it. Sorry about that. All right. Then we have Absolute Batman number 23, 125 ratio by Damian Scott. And we have that one for 15. But tonight, I'll make this 10.
Very cool.
Then
Seeing
Absolute
images
Batman,
like this just get me really excited to see what the animated series is going to look like.
yeah, that's a good point. All right. So Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress variant. We have that for 15. Then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive virgin. And we have that one for 25. Then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade and virgin set. MSRP of 40 if you buy it separately, 35 if you buy the set. All right. So then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF virgin foil. And we have that for 25. Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF trade dress, virgin, and virgin foil complete set. MSRP of 65, but if you buy the set, it's 55. Hey, Jay, will you make a note for CJ about the one he's waiting on?
Yeah, I've talked to Kyle a couple of times, but I'll let him know again.
All right, thank you, bud. All right, so let's see. So let me see. Oh, sketch covers. Here we go. Batman Deadpool number 1 with Batman and Deadpool cover sketch by David Williams. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $65.
This one gives me a little bit of a stained glass kind of vibe.
Yeah, very much
I see
so.
what you're saying. Yeah, it's a good point. You know what? Get things moving. I'm going to make all sketch covers tonight $40.
Oh, wow.
Boom.
Just like that, I'm going to do it. All right. Now, Give me a second.
Y'all remember Emerald Lagasse? That's what Rex just did. He just went bam.
Oh, bam.
Man, he's getting old too.
We're all getting old.
Do you remember when he had like a sitcom? Like,
Oh, yeah.
he was
NBC
such a
did a
big
sitcom.
star. They gave this dude a sitcom, man.
Yeah, he was huge, dude.
I tell people that when they're talking about like
you're making me hungry. Baby back ribs, Southern Carolina mustard sauce,
Nice.
oh, nice.
Blue Hog dry rub, barbecue glaze, Cuban black
Not
beans and white
surprisingly,
rice.
NJ.com names my barbecue spot as the number one in the
John,
state.
can you make that
second
for
year
me?
in a row.
What Mai's making?
You know what? I probably could, but I know where we could go and get it. That it would be much better.
Fair
Big
enough.
Swerve Barbecue in Westville.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
I've been
on
going
South
there
Jersey
since
Food
the guy
Center.
first reached out to our group and said, "Hey, can you help me get some attention, get some eyes on my project, whatever." We go down there probably once every few weeks. The guy really, hooks us up with box, whatever. His beans, I think he calls them mean beans. They are just sweet and spicy.
All right, so I'm going to do this again. If you buy 2 or more sketch covers, I'll do it for $35 a piece until Nick comes in here and makes me stop. So take advantage of this
Jump
deal
on
now.
it now, y'all.
You might have a
Before
few
the deal
minutes
is gone.
because
Yeah,
Nick just
exactly.
rolled in with his dinner. So, it'll take him like 10, 15 minutes to get through his dinner and then he'll turn on the
So
show.
next up, we got Savage Red Sonja, number 1, with Red Sonja cover sketch by Mike Laparetta. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got it tonight for $40.
Nice coloring on this book.
She's got huge tracts of land.
Oh my God.
All right, Lobo number 1 with Lobo cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one at $49.
When
This
I
was real
arrived,
nice. Makes that Lobo logo pop really well. That's weird to
It
say
really
Lobo
does.
logo.
yeah, very cool. Yeah, Holy Grail reference. Nice. That is nice. When I got here, I walked past the art director's desk and saw him adding the legendary purple outlining to something.
All right, then we have Adventure Time number 11 with Ice King cover sketch by John Pleak.
Nice.
MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40. Then Zatanna Bring Down the House number 1 with Zatanna cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well. Then Guardians 3000 number 1 with Vance Astro cover sketch by Tony Scott.
If you read this version of Guardians way back when, this fanboy was obsessed with Cap's shield. Obsessed with it. To the point where he thought it was like Excalibur and King Arthur. And every time he went into battle, he realized, dude, it's just a shield, man. It's the guy, not the shield. I felt bad. I really did.
All right, MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well. Then Detective Comics number 66 with Crimson Avenger cover sketch by Elvis Cardona.
Very cool. We should have told Elvis to include Wing as a sidekick in there, but
Yeah, this is a throwback.
it very much is. I think it was probably maybe late 80s they did a Crimson Avenger miniseries. DC had a couple sort of dalliances with Golden Age, type characters, and unfortunately they just didn't,
So hold on a sec. Let me just move up the. So who says? Let me say. Unknown. You're not talking about us, right? I don't think we owe you anything. Last time I checked. But let me know if we do, bud.
I'll tell you who's the guy to talk to about barbecue. I don't know if he's in the office
Kyle.
or within hearing distance. Kyle.
Yeah, but he lives in Ohio. What am I going to do about that? Come on.
I'm positive that Kyle's barbecue is worth road tripping for.
All
It's
right.
only on the other side of Pittsburgh. How far can it be?
Far enough. Witchblade number 1 with Witchblade cover sketch by Sam Rogers. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well.
Who are you who are so wise in the ways of science?
We're going to be, there's going to be Witchblade Vampirella,
All
which
right.
I'm very much looking forward to.
And finally, Justice League #1 with Batman cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well.
You know what this says? This says Batman black and white energy.
Yeah, I really like the
Like this.
like the square and the ink splash or whatever splatter. Like I like that. That Witchblade, by the way, was really nice.
Yeah, that's why I brought it back. I was surprised that no one claimed it. All right, so then we have back issues. DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Jeff Spokes. I have this one for $6. DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez. I have this one for $6.
Real cool to get Robertson to do this cover, right?
Yeah.
Then DC Boss Battle #1, KO Boss Battle #1 by Frank Cho and Sabine Rich. Have this for $6. Then Something is Killing the Children #1. It's the foil, spot foil edition. Have this for $6.
Going back a little bit, this might be the first book that Robbie told me to go find. Like Robbie mentioned it and I wasn't familiar with it. And Robbie was like, this is good stuff. Go get it. And I was like, yeah, this is really, really good. I know it's kind of leveled off a little bit. Some of the fans kind of dropped off. They're not happy with it. But I continue to hope we see some kind of live version of this.
All right. Then we have Something is Killing the Children #1 Virgin.
Oh, Jay, I like that idea. Swamp Thing is killing the children. That's
They're actually doing it. It's like a little crossover they're doing. They're doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Quiero comprar un cómico vampirera.
Ah, nice.
Solamente el 8.
All right. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man #26, Legacy #990. At this one for $5.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I gotta
Come say hi.
dig for a book.
Come say hi. Nobody cares about the book.
Hopefully John didn't take it.
How's everybody doing? Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Amy.
All right.
How's everybody? We're good? Everything?
I don't know. They need to
it's
be poked
Monday.
awake a little bit. Oh, there's CJ. Hi, Amy.
Hello, CJ. Everyone's filling out their forms. Everyone's liking and subscribing and sharing with all their friends and
God help them.
hitting the bell for notifications.
I saw what looks like a wood chipper by Amy's desk. I'm guessing that's what happens when you don't fill out your forms. Your books
That goes
are
with
just
the gun.
via Cadillos.
Phil, what's
If I
up?
don't get your stuff if I don't get your info.
Yeah, I love that, man.
Jay, you have that ready on every show?
Of course he does.
Yes, I do.
It's
Absolutely,
like
Jay.
on Quick Show or something like that? Shortcut?
Oh, it's right there with all the other picks, man.
All right. Then we have
Like the
Moonstar
Rex Coppertone thing.
#2. I have that for $5. Then the Punisher #1, second print.
And he wants the Coppertone cover bad. We will start the bidding at 500 Quatlus and move from there.
Have this for $6. Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral #1. Have that for $6. Then DCKO Boss Battle #4 by Mike Del Mundo. Have that for $6. Then DCKO Boss Battle #4, the Aztec cover. And you have that for $6. Then Wade Wilson Deadpool #1, color
Nice.
block variant.
I like that. That's
And we have that for $5. Then Wade Wilson Deadpool #1 by Clayton Crane.
CJ.
And that for $5.
Oh, hang on. I had to look for something. I'm sorry. What?
Then Wade Wilson Deadpool #1. And I have that for $5. And then finally, Voltron Year One, #1, black and white variant. And we have this one for 15.
I messaged Ken Hazer. I said, look, I know you're busy and you're busy for like the next 12 years, but at what point can I get a cover with Krampus versus Eddie's favorite Halloween character?
All right,
that's going to be the culmination of our Halloween Christmas battle. The Ken Hazer comic.
Jay, it's more likely the sciatica will. All right, let's do a quick recap. So the giveaway of the night is Batman #9 with Robin cover sketch by Gordon Purcell and Mariano Nicieza.
Voltron cover is sweet. I would expect that to go relatively quick.
Hashtag is. Oh, you know what I forgot? The 2 that Jeff came in with?
Yeah, I was going to say,
so
someone is going to be able to get a chance to kind of get in on something. These things don't come out till Wednesday, and there's a real limited number of these.
So, Jay, you should have the pics. I think Amy threw them on Slack and sent you an email. All right, so first up, we got Catwoman.
I think it's funny. I'm seeing all these comments about Absolute Catwoman
#3
helmet, and I'm thinking of all the things the Absolute Universe has done. Her helmet is what you're taking issue with. That's just stupid.
So is Dynamite.com exclusive? It is a DF exclusive. Oh, sorry. So not Dynamite.com. It's a DF exclusive. Limited to only 1,000 copies.
Really cool to have you all do this, man. Jim Ballant, of course, very well known for his Catwoman work. So it's really cool to see his take on the absolute Catwoman.
And I have one, and this is the first time ever seen. It makes its drop on Whatnot this week, I think. So whoever claims these will be the first. And then we also have Vampirella #5.
Beautiful cover.
Dynamite. This one is a Dynamite.com exclusive. It's a Speria cover, and it's limited to only 250. First time ever seen. So if you claim these, you will be the first to get them. All right, so the recap. So first up, we got Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher for $5. 10 comics for $5.
You know what I want to try to put together? What? 10-pack reader set. And this is just me having a little slightly more insight than the average bear of Dynamite.
So
we should put together a Project Superpowers 10-pack.
So the Absolute Catwoman is $50 for the set. And the Vampy #5, they are $35 for the set. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I got to tell you right now, that's...
Somebody needs to snatch up that Vampirella.
Yeah, somebody
remove the temptation away from me.
Unknown guy who's playing
the Vampy. All right, so
Unknown. This is a sweet book. This is a sweet book. I was like, do you want me to go out and ask Jeff for a bunch more? But no. There is not a bunch more.
He could only put one on the show because he still has to put the drop down.
And they're pulling some to take to New York to
be signed. Yeah.
Signed.
All right, so
I'll wait for the sign.
B, you are not locked out. You just have to wait, unfortunately.
Do you want me to go ask the publisher real quick?
Corey, I don't know when the art's coming, so you have to wait on that one. Unless you're talking about CJ's original art. That's going to
Hey, Rex, did Jeff say we could show off that Rocky Horror Picture one? Because he sent me those too.
I don't know.
You know what? Hold off on that for 1 second.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to go ask the publisher.
John's going to actually be useful, and go ask. We will continue on with the recap. Oh, the art is gone. Oh, Marvel fan. Too bad. All right. So, Dynamic Forces Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, or 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we've got it for $85. Then Ben 10 EXP exclusive cover helps us out. So if you claim one, helps the EXP as a whole. by Eric Canetti. And we have this one for $25. And you can claim it on the show, or you can claim it at the site. Then we have Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade variant. At that for $15. Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive Virgin variant. At that for $25. Exclusive Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress and Virgin set. MSRP of $40, and we have for $35 for the set. Then Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive Virgin foil variant. Have that for $25. And then Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress, Virgin, and Virgin foil variant set. MSRP of $65, $55 if you buy the set. Then Absolute Batman number 23, 1:25 ratio by Damian Scott. We have MSRP of $15, but I lowered that to $10. Then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress variant. Have that for $15. Then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive Virgin. And then we have that for $25. Then Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress and Virgin set. MSRP of $40, $35 if you buy the set.
Excuse me, Jenny, show the image. The Vampy Horror Picture Show. Show the image, please. Thank you.
Oh, sweet. That's rad.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
All right. So then we have
the lips, where somebody asked about the lips. If you're going to do, and I don't think its official name is going to be the Vampy Horror Picture Show. That's just what I'm calling that. It'll probably be something unimaginative like Vampirella Covers Z or something. But I will just say that more details will be out about this as we get closer to New York.
There you go. All right. So then we have Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF Virgin foil. And we have that for $25. And then the complete set, Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee. It includes trade dress, Virgin, and Virgin foils. MSRP of $65. If you buy the set, you get it for $55. So $10 off. So all sketch covers are $40 tonight. $35.
This
you
one's
buy
very cool.
$35 each if you buy 2 or more.
And you know what's kind of cool about this cover? Like Robbie made the stained glass. This is just not a color I associate with either one of these characters. Like this kind of, like essentially like a blue cover. You know what I mean? I don't tend to think of that. Batman, I think of black, and Deadpool is, very neat.
What it kind of looks like is, when they would do one of those older movies, right? And instead of filming at night, they would film during the day, but they would put that filter on. And it was obvious that it's daytime.
It's obvious.
So that's what it kind of.
Why is the moon glowing?
All right. So then we have Savage Red Sonja, number 1, with Red Sonja cover sketch by Mike LaPorretta. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40.
Somebody should buy this one and that Witchblade together as a set. I'm just saying.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point.
And get them for $35 each.
That might be too much for one person to handle, if you know what I'm saying.
Go in with the buddy, man.
All right. Then Lobo number 1 with Lobo cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well.
I'm not the hugest Lobo fan, but that character is just this image of the character is very, very good.
Adventure Time number 11 with Ice King cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40. Zatanna Bring Down the House #1 with Zatanna cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well.
You need to see Absolute Zatanna. Have we got that yet?
Not that I know of.
We have. She was in Absolute Wonder Woman. She's been in that.
So Guardians 3000 #1 with Vance Astro cover sketch by Tony Scott.
Fanboy.
MSRP of $149.99, and with this one $40. Then Detective Comics #66 with Crimson Avenger cover sketch by Elvis Cardona. MSRP for $149.99, and we have this one $40 as well. Then Witchblade #1 with Witchblade cover
Marcus,
sketch by Sam Rogers.
Love you 3000. Nice.
MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one $40 as well. Justice League #1 with Batman cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one $40 as well. Then DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Jeff Spokes. It is wraparound, as you can see. I have this for $6. DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez. I have this one for $6 as well. Edward, if you claim something, make sure you email me and Amy. Let us know. I'll figure it out for you, buddy. Yeah. Then DCKO Boss Battle #1, Frank Cho and Sabine Rich. Have that for $6. Yeah, I can do something for you, Edward. No worries.
Who's that Wonder Woman fighting? Nice.
I don't know who.
Nice.
Something is killing the children #1. It's the foil.
That's funny. You're leaning into the bit of you don't read the comics because you don't know who that. That's funny. That's good stuff.
So have that for $6. Something is killing the children #1. The Virgin. Have that for $6. Amazing Spider-Man #26. Legacy #990. Have that for $5. Moonstar #2. Have that for $5. The Punisher #1 second print. Have that for $6. Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral #1. Have that for $6. DCKO Boss Battle #4 by Mike Del Mundo. Have that for $6. DCKO Boss Battle #4. It's the Acetate cover one. Have that for $6. Wade Wilson Deadpool #1 color block variant. Have that for $5. Then Wade Wilson Deadpool #1 by Clayton Crane. Have that for $5. Wade Wilson Deadpool #1. Have that for $5. Then Voltron Year One #1 black and white variant. Have that for $15. All right. So then we have the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. Let's see. All right. So here we go. The Lion King #5, cover A by Edwin Galman. The Lion King #5, cover B, the animation art variant. Then we have cover C by David Cousins. Then cover D, the cartoon head variant.
Nice.
Cover E, the 1:10 ratio cartoon head Virgin. Then cover F, the 1:10 ratio David Cousins Virgin. Then cover G, the 1:15 ratio animation art Virgin. Cover H, the 1:15 ratio Edwin Galman Virgin. Then cover I, the Edwin Galmon black and white. And finally, cover J, the 1:5 ratio Edwin Galmon black and white Virgin. Then also out on Wednesday, we have Thundercats and Silverhawks. Thunderhawks number 5, cover A by Ivan Tao. Cover B by Declan Shalvey.
I like that cover a lot.
Cover C by Marco Fela. Cover D by Alessandro Rinaldi. Cover E is the animation art variant. Cover F is the 1:10 ratio animation art Virgin. Cover G is the 1:10 ratio Alessandro Rinaldi black and white. Cover H is the 1:15 ratio Marco Fela Virgin. Then cover I is the 1:15 ratio Declan Shalvey Virgin. And then cover J, the 1:20 ratio Ivan Tao Virgin. Cover K is Declan Shalvey black and white. Oh, my back. My back's starting to hurt. Oh, that's not good. Oh, man.
Good night, everybody.
This is bad, right?
You should get one of those racks to hang them upside down, like, Michael Keaton as Batman.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I knew I was old. I was out there at lunch talking to my neighbor, and we're talking about the sciatica, and he sent me this chair that he says really helps his. This like
is it like the zero gravity chair where you're just going to kind of like hanging in a net or something?
I'll show you. Jay
just said he said inversion table.
I sent it to Kevin as well, who suffers from.
Well, Jay's back hurts because he has to carry the show for 2 hours and make sure that it doesn't go off the rails.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I don't do a great job of that, John. Keeping it on the rails.
Let me see if I can send it to Jay.
Well, he has an inversion table, which sounds. I mean, if you don't want to afford an inversion table, I'll just hold you up by the ankles and give you a little shake. I mean, you don't weigh about 130 pounds. It can't be that hard.
Jay, do I not have your number?
That's probably by design.
That's not true. Come on. Honestly.
Not just a pretty face, smart as well.
I don't think I do. That's weird. Let me see. Hold on.
Maybe you could text him during the break, which we'll get to in about 6 minutes.
Well, this is kind of pissing me off. Let me see.
Well, by now we've had plenty of time to look at the Declan Shalvey Thunderhawks cover.
I don't. All right, let's move on. Sorry, Jay. But this is the one. It says it helps.
Oh, nice.
So I have to go to Walmart and get it, though.
I picture like the EXP control room. Techs are looking at each other. People are wondering what's going on. Jay's just got his hands up like this going, it's the Monday show again.
It's the Monday show, exactly. We do what we do. All right, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Thunderhawks, number 5. Cover L, the 1:7 ratio Declan Shalvey black and white Virgin. All right. And then also out on Wednesday, Vampirella, number 5, cover A by Lucio Perillo. Always amazing, his art. Cover B by Derek Chu. Cover C by Joseph Michael Lenzner. Cover D by Elias Chadzudis. Cover E is the cosplay variant. Cover G is the blind bag. Cover H is the 1:10 ratio cosplay virgin. Cover I is the 1:10 ratio Elias Chatzudis version. Cover J is the 1:15 ratio Joseph Michael Linsner virgin. Then cover K is the 1:15 ratio Derek Chu virgin. And then cover M is the Lucho Purio UV ultraviolet variant.
Oh, that's neat. I like those colors.
That's the only thing. Like I tell people all the time, you know what makes Lucio Purio's art better? UV.
All right, so cover N is the 1:7 ratio Elias Chatzudis black and white. Cover O is the 1:10 ratio Lucho Purio UV virgin. And then cover P is the 1:10 ratio Joseph Michael Linsner black and white virgin.
We're fortunate. We have had some tremendous cosplayers on covers for Vampirella.
Yeah, that's true.
Their work has been,
Oh my gosh.
you know, their work has consistently been high.
So this is a stretch they told me to do. That and pulling my knee up and over my left shoulder.
Any cosplay conversations that start with Rachel Holland not being number one, I just leave the chat. I am not interested. I don't care. And we've had some tremendous cosplayers do this over the years. Nothing but respect and appreciation for them.
That's
when
definitely
I
true.
get to have a conversation with one about a Warren Magazine Vampirella story.
Wonderful night, guys. Robbie,
See
have
you,
a great
drive
night.
safe.
Everybody be well.
Vampirella's gone. Can you print up another one real fast before you go?
Yeah, I'll staple those covers together now. Congrats, guys. We'll see you soon.
See you,
Have a
bud.
great night.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. So where are we at? So go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that it's really funny that we were having a conversation one day and someone was talking about a different cosplayer, and I was almost getting ready to tag in Triple B to say, I have to let the dog out. Set these fools straight. Having a conversation with Rachel, I've had multiple conversations with Rachel. Having a conversation, like a super deep dive conversation about the Black Rose Vampirella story from Warren Comics in like 1977.
Right.
The reason that her work looks the way it does is because she understands the character in a way. You know, she just doesn't read the books because it's part of work or whatever. You know what I mean? She very much understands the character in like a visceral level, and that's why her covers come out the way she does.
Understood. All right, so we're going to take our last and final break. I need to stand up and stretch because my back is killing me right now. So hang out. We'll be right back.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
All right, we are back. So also out on Wednesday, Supernatural number 10, cover A by John Moore, cover B by David Cousins. Cover C is the photo 1 variant. Cover D is a photo 2 variant. Cover E is the photo 1 virgin. Cover F is the photo 2 virgin. Then cover G is the 1:10 ratio David Cousins black and white. Cover H is the 1:10 ratio John Moore black and white. Cover I is the 1:15 ratio David Cousins virgin. Cover J is the 1:20 ratio John Moore virgin. Cover K is the 1:5 ratio John Moore black and white virgin. And then finally, cover L is the 1:5 ratio David Cousins black and white virgin. And those are the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. All right, and we still have the Absolute Catwoman DF exclusive cover, the trade dress, and the Virgin set. The set is limited to only 1,000 copies printed, and we have the set for $50. All right. You guys are killing me. 8.5. That's it, Triple B? All right. So we probably have time for a full recap, which we'll do in a second. Oh, my back is killing me. It's not good.
I'm feeling bad for you, Rex. I really am.
Yeah, it's better than yesterday. Yesterday all day was a problem. I went grocery shopping. I couldn't even stand. It's like walking makes it a little bit better, but when I had to stop and pick things off the shelves, it was a problem. I could feel the pain in my leg.
Yeah.
Rex, it's weird. You crack me up. So it's getting old sucks. I haven't tried that unknown, but I will, but I don't think so. Probably not. I mean, it's intense. I know I can feel it. And if I'm sitting too long, which I kind of did this weekend, I'll probably try it at this point. I'll try anything because this weekend was horrible. It made it difficult to get anything done. And I could just feel that nerve being compressed in my back. And it wasn't so much the back pain. The back pain by itself, I could deal with it. Yeah, CJ, I learned that. But it's the pain shooting down my leg and then standing. Then I started to do these stretches last night. And stretches definitely helped. And it probably accounts for feeling better today. But it was bad. Without the stretching, I was in some serious pain. I could feel it kind of pulling the muscles, kind of pulling when I was doing the stretches. It was painful. Oh man, it sucks getting old. All right, so the giveaway tonight, if you joined us late, is Batman number 9 with Robin cover sketch by Corin Purcell and Mariana Nicieza. Hashtag, as always, is hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. Then we have Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher. And we have it, as always, for $5 for 10 copies. Hey, Triple B, what's going on, buddy? Lying on the desk. That'd be a good look, unknown. All right. Then we have DF Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we have for 85. I'll do it for 70 tonight, just to get some things moving. It's a great deal, guys.
Marvel fan, that is a great idea. When my wife had a back spasm, it was really bad during the pandemic, and she has a very sort of high-powered job. She has to work, blah 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 blah. That's what we did. We got her a standing desk, and to me, that made no sense. That wait a minute, your back hurts and you're standing up, but apparently, she did the teledoc thing, because it was the lockdown or whatever. And the teledoc thing was like, I'll send you the link of the 3 models that I recommend for a weird chair, which she has since given away on Facebook Market, whatever it is, buy nothing, and the standing desk.
Yeah, I need to figure something out. It's definitely a problem.
Does Nick have an ergonomic policy?
All right.
Nick has an economic policy. They have to buy all the rest of the stuff before we go off the air.
All right, still available. Ben 10 number 3 EXP exclusive cover. Helps out the EXP. Eric Canetti UV cover. And you can claim it now here on the show, or you can always hit the website, the link that Jay threw up, and get it there. Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress variant. At that for 15. Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, Dynamic Forces exclusive virgin variant. At that for 25.
See, the problem is I buy the Omnitrix that look like that on my wrist, but it looks like this on a child's wrist. On my wrist, it looks like this, which isn't.
All right. Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress and virgin variant set. MSRP 40, and we have for 35. Absolute Batman number 21,
50 millimeters. Somebody built this on Etsy.
Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade or virgin foil variant. Have that for 25. Absolute Batman number 21, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade dress, virgin, and virgin foil variant set. MSRP of 65. As a set, we have 55. Absolute Batman number 23, 125 ratio by Damon Scott. MSRP of 15. I lowered that to 10. Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, Dynamic Forces.
Did someone buy
exclusive, exclusive trade dress variant. Have that for 15.
You did explain Jim Ballant did this, right?
I did. Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, Dynamic Forces exclusive virgin variant.
Very cool.
Have that for 25. Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF exclusive trade and virgin set. MSRP 40, and we have that for 35. Absolute Batman number 23, Jay Lee, DF virgin foil. Have that for 25. And then the complete set of the trade dress, virgin, and virgin foil. MSRP of 65, and I have the whole group set for 55. All sketch covers have been lowered to $40. If you buy 2 or more, $35 each. All right, Batman Deadpool number 1 with Batman Deadpool cover sketch by David Williams. Have that for $40. Savage Red Sonja number 1 Red Sonja cover sketch by Mike Laporetta. Have that for $40 as well. Lobo number 1 with Lobo cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Luciza. Have that for $40. Adventure Time number 11 with Ice King cover sketch by John Lee. Have that for $40. Then Zatanna Bring Down the House number 1 with Zatanna cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier.
Now I gotta grab that Absolute Wonder Woman issue with Absolute Zatanna.
And then we have that for $40. Then Guardians 3000 #1 with Vance Astro cover sketch by Tony Scott. Have that for 40. Detective Comics number 66 with Crimson Avenger cover sketch by Elvis Cardona. Have that for 40. Then Witchblade #1 with Witchblade cover sketch by Sam Rogers. Have that for 40. Then Justice League #1 with Batman cover sketch by John Pleak. Have that for 40.
I'm a little bit ashamed of the chat that Witchblade is still there. I feel like I don't know my people anymore. Like, is this thing on?
Then DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Jeff Spokes. Wraparound cover. Have that for 6. DCKO Boss Battle #1 by Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez. Have that for 6. Then DCKO Boss Battle by #1 by Frank Cho and Sabine Rich. Have that for 6.
We sold Tracy Medina's Flash action figure cover, right?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Because I was talking to the art director about I want to.
You mean Mariano? Stop calling him that. It sounds weird.
He's the art director. I asked him to talk to Tracy about another one, another like Golden Age action figure cover, possibly Starman or maybe Hourman, something from that era. You know what I mean?
So something is killing the children. Number 11.
It's Swamp
or
Thing.
number
I
1.
like that
Sorry.
idea.
Have that. It's the foil. Have that for 6. Something is killing the children. #1 Virgin variant. Have that for 6. Amazing Spider-Man #26 Legacy issue number 990. That for 5.
John, that's actually a good point. How much pain are you actually in, bro?
I'm in enough pain that it's bothersome. Not enough to go to the ER, though.
I was going to say, the show is just, they're not buying anything anyway. I'll just sit here and talk to them until they buy or the show ends if you want to go to the ER.
I can live. I mean, yeah, Marcus, I know.
Robbie and I know how to end the show.
It's bad enough to be annoying. It's bad enough where if I have to bend to get something off the floor, it's a problem.
Also a good idea, Marcus.
And I take enough pills, so I don't want to take too much. I have yet to go to the physical therapist that I was referred to, so I have to make that appointment. And John, unless I'm like, I have a severed arm, I'm not going to the ER. That is just sit and wait. Especially if something
get you a handful of dirt to rub on? That's the way we used to handle stuff back in the day.
Yeah, man, just walk it off.
Walk it off, man.
I could do that when I was younger, but not anymore.
I worked at an event years ago.
Yeah, CJ. But I've been told by people that physical therapy, they'll just tell you all these stretches you're supposed to do or stuff like that. And that's fine. I mean, I'm still going, and maybe they could show me some of these stretches I'm supposed to do, or they could help me do the stretching while I'm there. But, I'm going to need more than that. Well, maybe I should do it every day, but I just started like yesterday at home.
Probably need a muscle relaxer.
Thanks, CJ.
And you'll need
I don't really want to take that, but I will if it gets any worse.
That's like the highlight of going down the shore, man.
It's weird. Yeah, you sure can, bud.
Nice. That's nice.
So hold on.
And that can also go in his box with his other purchases.
Robertson. Okay, so weird. And what was the other one? Superman, Homelander. Oh, that's it. Okay, got you. I got you, Edward. So also available, Moonstar #2.
Corey.
For 5. Good one, Corey. The Punisher #1, second print. Have that for 6. Amazing Spider-Man, Venom and Venom Death Spiral #1.
Oh, good luck, CJ. That's not like a routine
6.
trip.
cortisone. Eesh.
An MRI too. That's not like the trip to the doctor where he just tells you should have put some dirt on it.
Yeah, no kidding, right? So DCKO boss battle or telling you to stretch, that's not, or teaching you a new stretch or stretches. All right,
My buddy who has a bad back has literally spent tens of thousands of dollars on acupuncture. And he swears like he would not be upright if it wasn't for that. And he figures based on health insurance and this other stuff anyway, I'm basically spending about the same amount of money. He goes, it's like a nice older couple that has a place in...
maybe I should try that too.
Where is it? Troy, New York. He has a place outside the city. And every weekend, him and his wife leave the city, out, over, up to New York. First thing they do, like Friday afternoon, he tries to get in there Friday evening.
Right.
And by the time he wakes up on Saturday, he feels a million times better.
All right, so then we have DCKO Boss Battle number 4 by Mike Del Mundo. Have that for 6. DCKO Boss Battle number 4, the Aztec cover. Have that for 6. Then we have Wade Wilson Deadpool number 1, color block variant. Have that for 5. Then Wade Wilson Deadpool number 1 by Clayton Crane. Have that for 5. Wade Wilson Deadpool number 1. Have that for 5. And then finally Voltron Year 1 number 1 black and white variant. Have that for 15. Yeah, JX, that's what I heard too. So just got to try different things and see what works. The stretching does seem to help. So I'll keep with that. I didn't really start until yesterday. So I'll keep with the stretching exercises and see if that improves things. But I do need to see the physical therapist and just figure something out. And if that helps, then I won't have to take anything, and that'll be great. All right, coming out Wednesday, Lion King number 5, cover A by Edwin Gallon. Cover B is the animation art variant. Cover C, David Cousins variant. Cover D is a cartoon head variant. Cover E is the 1:10 ratio cartoon head virgin. Cover F is the 1:10 ratio David Cousins virgin. Cover G is the 1:15 ratio animation art virgin. Cover H is the 1:15 Edwin Galman virgin. Cover I is the Edwin Galman black and white. Cover J is the 1:5 ratio Edwin Galman black and white virgin. Then also out Wednesday, Thundercats Silverhawks Thunderhawks number 5, cover A by Ivan Tao. Cover B by Declan Shalvey. Cover C by Marco Fela. Cover D by Alessandro Rinaldi. Cover E is the animation art variant.
CJ, they're talking about the original Art Expo.
Thanks, Mike. Mike Asbell in the house.
Which I think is OAX is in Orlando, right?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
Cover F is the 1:10 ratio animation art version. Cover G is the 1:10 ratio Alessandro Rinaldi black and white. Yeah,
your pro temp doctors are sort of.
That's funny. Cover H, the 1:15 ratio Marco Fela virgin. Then cover I is the 1:15 ratio Declan Shalvey virgin. Cover J is the 1:20 ratio Ivan Tao virgin. Cover K is the Declan Shalvey black and white. And cover L is the 1:7 ratio Declan Shalvey black and white virgin. Then Vampirella number 5, cover A by Lucho Carrillo. Cover B by Derek Chu. Cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner. Cover D by Elias Chadzudis. Cover E, the cosplay. Cover G, the blind bag.
Maybe I agree. I'm going to get the art director doing more art and less directing. I'll take care of his stuff with the trading cards. No worries. I'm
Cover
happy to
H
help.
is the 110 ratio cosplay virgin. Cover I is the 110 ratio Elias Chazudis virgin. Then cover J is the 115 ratio Linzer virgin. Cover K is the 115 ratio Derek Chu virgin. Cover M is the Lucio Perillo UV variant. Cover N is the 1-7 ratio Elias Chazudis black and white variant. Cover O is the 110 ratio Lucio Perillo UV virgin. Then cover P is the 110 ratio Joseph Michael Linsner black and white virgin. Then Supernatural 10 is also out Wednesday. Cover A by John Moore. Cover B by David Cousins. Cover C is the Photo 1 variant. Cover D is the Photo 2 variant.
Couldn't you have just called these Sam and Dean variants?
I don't know. I'm not the one who writes it. Talk to Amy.
I'm going to ask Nick if I can be in charge of writing names for the variants. Cool stuff.
Cover E is the Photo 1 virgin. Cover F is the Photo 2 virgin. Cover G is the 110 ratio David Cousins black and white. Cover M is the 110 ratio John Moore black and white. Cover I is the 115 ratio David Cousins virgin. Cover J is the 120 ratio John Moore virgin. Cover K is the 1-5 ratio John Moore black and white virgin. And then finally, cover L is the 1-5 ratio David Cousins black and white virgin. And those are the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. All right.
Thank God you're done with that nonsense. Now we can talk about fun stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Robbie, hit us with what's going on tonight.
We're continuing Horror Fest, kicking off week 2 with 1979's Phantasm, written and directed by Don Coscarelli, starring Angus Scrimm, Reggie Bannister, Michael Baldwin, and more. Super excited. This is one of my personal favorite movies, and I'm really excited to unpack it with the panel tonight for Horror Fest.
There you go.
It's a great movie.
How long does Horror Fest last?
365 days a year.
Until, until Halloween night, man. Halloween.
Guys, Halloween is a Saturday this year?
It is,
Am I right?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
believe so. Damn it, I hate that.
Man, all those cops are not going to have the weekend off.
No, it's all those damn kids that come to my door. I try to avoid them.
See, that's why if you drive past our house on Hartford Road, the trees are grown over in the front and stuff like that. It's hard for them to see the entrance. Lights are off in the front
I may
of the
go
house.
to my daughter's and hang out there on a Halloween night if they're around.
Come back and there'll be eggs on your house, man.
No, kids
hate
are
that.
nice. I live in a small development, so it's not like we get out of development kids, and they're usually real young. I usually just leave a bowl of candy, or my neighbors. If it's nice out, my neighbors will sit out with their dog, and I usually give them the candy or tell them, just direct them there, take the candy when it's done. It's done. I'm not going to be home. I turn off my porch light.
Remember what I did last year?
What did you do last year?
Last year, there was a bunch of the comics that we had to move and get rid of. I grabbed the stack and I left them outside. And my wife was positive that they would sit there all night. There was a one comic back when I got up in the morning. And these are kids that don't normally come to my house. So maybe one kid got himself a new Dynamite collection, which would be fine.
That's funny. All right, so the giveaway of the night is Batman #9 with Robin cover sketch by Gordon Purcell and Mariana Nicieza, otherwise known as the art director. All right. So, Jay, if
It's
you
a
would,
bit of action. He's going to be the art director.
spin that wheel. You're lucky, Corey. Those little brats eating up all the candy.
When do we start calling Rex by his title?
What's that?
Don't you have a
Cranky old
title
man.
at Dynamite?
Yeah, Cranky Old Man.
No.
Director of
Director of-
Crankiness. Director of Sciatica.
Yeah, I mean, I always assumed you had a title. I just never thought about it. I'm like, it's right.
You should know it. I sent
He does.
you an email.
Director of Marketing?
Branding and Sales.
Branding and Sales.
And the winner is Lyle.
Lyle,
Congrats,
congratulations. Buddy. Nice.
You can read the book while no kids come to your house.
Eddie, there was a year many moons ago.
I like that weird director of chaos.
Right? There was a Halloween many years ago where I didn't do candy. I did brats. And I sat in an event grill right on the front lawn of the house. And the dads would drag their kids away from people giving out like full-size Snickers bars.
Because dads want to eat the brats.
It was just brats and beer.
That's why.
It was an enormous, and the dads were like, "God bless you, brother." And I'm getting all these hugs from all these old people. I'd like all these men I'd never heard of before. I was probably 27 or 28. All these middle-aged guys were looking at me with like hearts in their eyes. I was like, "Yeah, sure." I just decided to make stuff or whatever. And the lady next door wound up, and she'd gotten like a thing of, like those big Hershey bars, right, like the big squares. She'd gotten a Hershey PA for like her birthday. And she got like a whole thing of them.
See,
and kids
even
were getting...
when my kid was young, I never really had to deal with it because we would go out trick-or-treating because my development's very small. So she didn't want to do that. So we'd go to someone else's development, like Ramblewood.
Oh, yeah.
Big ones, right? And she'd go out with her friends and I would be with them and they would trick or treat there. And her best friend at the time, they live in Ramblewood. We'd end up at their house at the end. And we just hang out, have some beers while the kids like divvied up their candy. So I was never home. So I got into the habit of leaving a bowl of candy right there on an old stool that I didn't really give a crap about. And it would be gone by the time I didn't know if the first kid just took it and put it into their bag.
I'll tell you right now, if it was a fat kid like me, yeah. Those suckers who left the bowl of candy.
So I've never really had to deal with it, but it's annoying. The few times when she was in college or when she was in high school and started to go out that night without me, I have to be at home. You got to get up and answer the door every 5 minutes. It was a pain in the butt.
I know. It was a little shout out to our winner tonight, Lyle. Lyle's a CBC award nominee. Jay dropped the links to go vote for him.
Oh, very cool. Congrats, Lyle.
Everybody has a channel now.
So Lyle has a lot of free time since he retired from working in the frozen tundra.
I always think of Lyle in my mind as McCready. He had his own shed, you know what I mean? He's the only one that made it back. The rest had to go.
All right, so check out Lyle's channel. Watch PCP Horror Fest tonight on PCP.
Triple B has a channel. We had a bunch of people at CJ has his art account on Instagram. Yeah. A lot of talented.
I agree. So
Robbie has like 37 shows. Watch them all.
So I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And Jay let everybody know before the rest of the week.
Yes, did.
For the EXP. Thank you, Jay.
So as always, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, John. And guys, all you guys in the chat, appreciate you as always. And I will see you guys Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
With Castle.
That's right.
Have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night. Peace.